Let's see what we got here. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. The music's playing. Let's see. Hold on. I messed up some of the transitions, so let's check them out. They're all good. Actually, this needs to be moved up a little bit. There we go. I think everything looks good now. Full picture. All right, there we go. I wasn't 100% ready, but when are we ever 100% ready? Just sometimes got to press start. Like they say, I don't know who needs to hear this, but just press start. All right, so we're here. Today is going to be a little bit different. Like I said, it's going to be more just relax and chill, less video games. The video games will be on, so I can play it occasionally, but I'm also looking for videos to post as well. So if anybody has a video that they want me to see or to post, send it to me and I'll post it possibly. If it meets the cut, you know? If it makes the cut, I mean. All right, so what am I doing? What am I doing? Really, let's do this for a second. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. All right. Let's add that too, just in case. YouTube chat, just in case. I know nobody's gonna chat, but just in case. Now that's Twitch chat. Might be this one. Yeah, that one. All right. Try this. Go here. I don't know why it looks like that. So let's actually reset transformation. There we go. And now that looks better. And let's put that there. And then let's change this to what is it? Let's say screen. No. My bad. Not screen. Oh, blend mode. Yeah. All right. Here we go. And then screen. There. Now it's kind of transparent a little bit. And I'll move it shortly, but right now it's fine right here. Actually, let's just move it down. How about that? And then this will be gone. Anyway, I'll just have it there in case somebody is ready to chat, and then if they do, I'll put it on the screen. But until then, I'm deleting that so you don't have to see it on the screen. All right. I start out by just, like I said, chilling. I'm looking for videos to post, so if you got anything funny, not too fucked up because I ain't trying to get banned or kicked off these social media platforms, which is weird. Is it too bright in here? Hold on, let me see if it's too bright in here because I got this window open too. All right, that make it better? Nah, it's just the picture behind me. That's all. How about this? Actually, it did make it better. All right. Yeah, it was too bright before. All right. Anyway, yeah. So Chris Rock had his special that everybody was waiting to see. I didn't watch it. Saw the clip that I posted, but that was it. Matter of fact, let's just do this so I can stop tripping. Sheesh. Look at those shoes. I'll leave those right there. Those are pretty cool. In a Super Mario Luigi type way. Alright, let's see. Oh, they already seen that video. Looking for videos. So if you see any that you think I might have not have already seen or have
QC.
posted. Oh yeah, they're gonna talk about QC. We'll hear that in a second. Let me make a video real quick first. I do some videos on my phone and some videos on the computer. Majority of the videos I do are on the phone. Though. I can't show these videos because I don't know what YouTube deems fucked up and what they don't anymore. It's kind of hard to tell because the consistency in their, you know, arbitrary rule breaking and decision making guidelines are very different, I should say. Should I post about the Mexican cartel kidnapping that lady? Should I ignore that because it's the cartel? Probably ignore it, but we'll see. I'm making a video, a thumbnail for it right now. Actually, that's what I also needed to see if I even fucking uploaded that video from yesterday. Not that big of a deal, but I think that's the best placement for the picture. Actually, I can move it up a little bit more, huh? No? Yeah, that's better. All right. All right, so yeah, I mean, 10 minutes into the stream, let's see. Like I said, I'm possibly gonna play some video games, but I'm just chilling right now, though. Like I said, trying to decide on what videos to produce. The freaking Mexican cartel, Holmes. All right, fuck it, we're making the cartel video. I'm almost done with it. Holy shit, I almost fucked up the end of it. There we go. That video is done. Just gotta wait till it uploads. Next battle pass tier. Actually, let's take a look at the battle pass. Because that is something that I was curious about. That's the new gun I've been waiting for. Hey, I got this now. Ugh. Damn, I could fuck somebody up with that. Do I have something better already though? I got that new gun. No, that's a tank thing. Oh, paint? Oh, it's a sticker. Look at that. Like a fucking. It says AC9, but it's like a MP9. I'm only. Oh, I got this stuff because it was instant. Holy shit. Look at that guy. Backpack and everything. He's carrying. Alright, whatever. Let me see. When do I get this? How close am I to getting this? Just halfway or what? I want that one. No, that's just a skin. Another skin. That skin is nice. Who's that for? Let's see if my video is done. It should be done. Alright, let's give it a title. See what the going title is already. Oh, they went to Mexico for tummy tucks. Vanity kills again. Vanity strikes again. I'm trying to look for a good headline to use, or make one up myself. But I'm looking for one that if it's already done. Or a tummy tuck. I hope the tummy tuck was worth it. Ooh, that's the new gun. I like. Got a little offset vertical grip going. It's not vertical, it's diagonal, but you know what I mean. It's offset. Not like, Migos, but you get it, man. You get what I'm trying to say. Like I said, this is not a video game stream. If you want me to play the game, I'll play it. I'll play it in a second, but I really didn't come on to play the game right now. I'm making videos, talking shit, swallowing spit. Probably gonna play a little bit though. I'm looking at what the rewards are. That's just a skin. They're all just skins though, mostly. Look at that brace. Pistol grip. Ooh, I need that. It's just a skin. I don't know what Battlefield coins are. Do they go up there? Maybe they do. 100 Battlefield coins. Oh, okay. Maybe I can buy another premium pass when the time comes, if we ever get another premium pass. I'm looking for the hollow scope. It's a night vision scope. I think it's not even night vision. I think it's heat seeking actually. Another 100 points. Oh, look at that. Another 100 points. Michael B. Jordan. If that's not Michael B. Jordan. If that's not Creed 2 or 3. I don't know. Oh, we're getting close. History repeats. What are they alluding to here, huh? Ooh, look at that. Looks nice. Yeesh. Ooh, the snake. The snake. Who's that? I'm looking for the scope. Do we get it in here or what? Cause see, it's on the gun right now. Oh. Leather. That looks cool. It got a little hat for the scope. Look at that. You ever seen a hat for your scope? If not, there you go. Got a little shower cap on it. Just in case. So what else? Some sigil. Ooh, a raincoat with the fucking monogram print on it. I like that monogram print. Got some motherfucking hip jeans on. Another sticker. Ooh, I don't know what that does, but I like it. AK. It's just skins though. Ooh, the wolf. Oh, wolf sticker. You barely can see the motherfucker. So when do we get the scope? Let me see if I already got it. Fuck. Is it? Holy shit, it's already there. I'm keeping that motherfucker right there. What about... That's too far away. Alright. I'm gonna leave it on that one. I can't take it off. Can't unequip it. Alright, whatever, I guess. This one is... What's this? Laser? Laser? Do I want a laser? Hip fire? Or do I want smoke? Let's see about the bullets. Close range. What is this one? Standard issue? Yeah, why would I have standard issue? A standard issue. Range? But it messes up the handling? Alright, we'll just leave that like it is. How about my appearance? Can I change that? Oh. Here we go. I don't have the Jesus outfit though. I need the Jesus outfit. He looked like that one dude. I can't think. Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal? No, the other guy. I can't think of his name. But he looked like him. Now I would spend my credits on it, but I'm gonna wait until there's a real reason to spend credits. They should at least let you see it. Oh, okay, takedowns. Hold on, this is what I wanted to see. Which takedown do I want? Do I want this one? It's just plain, huh? Just cut his neck. Old fashioned, good old fashioned. Hit him with the... I don't like that one. That one's too crazy. Ooh. Throw him down and stick him. Oh, I might like that one, actually. What about this one? Ugh, in the side. Hit him. Split him. I might like that, huh? What about the hatchet? Bang, in the leg. Ugh. I like that one, actually. I think I might fuck with that. Oh, I don't got that one? No, I do. Okay. This is the new one. Shock the motherfucker up. Beat him over the head with the stick. Carrot or the stick? Which one you want? Missed that when I had to look down. My phone rang for a second. Damn, that was brutal. What is this one? Ugh, gut him. Nah, that one's ass. Damn. Alright. I think I'm going with this one. That shit look fucking crazy. They should have more takedowns. And they should have him more often. I got all these masks, I mean, different faces, but not the ones I want. So let's... I don't care about none of this shit. These are legendary. Okay, I said I don't care about it, but let's do it. We're gonna get this one. Or this one. Which one y'all like better? Yeah, we'll go with the first one. Just switching it up a bit, you know? Oh, so they can't tell who I am. Ah, I like. You can tell who I am still with that one. I'm going with the mask. So they can't tell who I am. almost have it. I don't have it yet. So when I have it, that's when we're gonna switch and we're gonna be blowing shit up. Matter of fact, let's take a watch. Take a look at this video real quick since we have it ready.
QC recently sold their assets, the music catalog, for $300 million.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
A lot of mixed reviews, a lot of mixed emotions about that. A lot of people feel like they sold it. They sold out. They sold it for not enough money. Then a lot of people felt like it was smart. You know, get in, sell your company, start another one.
Nah. Sony never sold.
Mm-hmm.
Warner Brothers never sold.
Exactly.
Disney never sold. Why black people always selling? We don't have no more Bad Boys. We don't have no more Motown Records. No more Barry Gordy's. No more Master P's. No more P. All of that is gone. So all we aspire to be is an artist.
Working for somebody.
All we aspire to be is an artist. So I have mixed feelings. When I first heard it and saw it, my first response was, oh man, he sold the niggas to the white boy.
Yeah, I seen that.
And in the white boy history, he fucked over Taylor Swift.
Yep, Scooter Braun's.
Man, the white boy ain't got no good history of doing right by people. Why we keep selling our people to them people? Man, we gonna make way more than 300 million, but we ain't got 300 million right now. But if me and this nigga go split 200, we get 100. So I ain't thinking for the artist. I ain't thinking, so that's why I'm saying, man, it ain't no more us. You gotta build with man, like minds and like hearts. I would have never sold it for 300 million.
Right?
See, what a lot of people think, and me being in the music business, the music game is in a weird place right now. QC, they have Lil Baby, they got Migos, they got a lot of superstars, but they haven't had a new superstar as of late. So if they would have did this a year or two later, they probably would only got 200 million.
Well, let me just say this. What if you keep it? Are you not gonna make 100 million?
It probably wouldn't have peaked at 300 million. That's what I'm saying. It probably would have been lower than 300.
Well, man, you still got the Migos and men. Man, they could have done.
They got Lil Baby. They got a few artists that's doing their thing, but
man, let me just say this: far as the history of entertainment, when have it ever been right and fair to black people?
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Not in there.
So why would you sell our cattle? Why? We believe they done killed Michael Jackson. We believe they done killed Prince. We believe they done killed Whitney Houston. Why give our people? Why? So I'm saying, why not just build ours and just have it for us?
Yeah.
We don't got nothing, man. We don't even own the Martin Luther King statue. That Smithsonian Museum, white people build it. Man, we don't have nothing just for us. So god damn, man. We ain't got no more Negro League baseball. We ain't got nothing just for us. We ain't got a wrestling. Man, we ain't got nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Where the Barry Gordy's at? What happened to the Master P's running the No Limits? Where they go? We don't get no buy-in into the music world. We all have to come in as workers.
Yep. They ain't allowing bosses no more. They gonna buy you out and you gonna sell out. That's the way the game go. But hey, like I said, the rich, they don't give a fuck. They got $300 million. They don't care about what everybody's opinion is on the situation. That shit dead. It's a wrap. It's already done. But you know, what they should have done is nobody knows the answers. You don't got the answers, Sway. Look for some other video real quick while this other video I'm making uploads. Navy SEALs reacting to Ghost Recon. I don't know. This might be funny though.
So problem right here is look how exposed he is to that structure on the left, and you can't see all the way inside of that. So anybody potentially could be in there and you're fully exposed on the corner of that structure. Suppressors or silencers do still make a sound. So the proximity of those two people, with how quiet the atmosphere is around, somebody's gonna hear that. Keep your weapon up, looking around the stairwells. Yes, there you go. Good job now, cuz. Boom, and you're right there. Behind that wall, that weapon absolutely has the accuracy to hit that individual on the far side, unless he's tactically not taking him out for a specific reason of alerting or something like that.
I got eyes on a sniper.
But he took a long shot that way.
I like that game.
So good weaponry, these guys. We've got a good long-range weapon in his hand, which looks, well, with an MP5 on his back. So coming across those windows, you want to be a little bit more careful, because the glare of the inside-outside, anybody inside can absolutely see you outside and not the other way around. And so you want to be a little bit more careful, or actually duck underneath them. Now with those shots right there, there's no reason why he couldn't have taken that with his other weapon. I don't understand the reason to use a subsonic bullet. It looks like an MP5. Why he prefers that one over the long range, unless it's an ammo concern. It just doesn't make sense to me, personally. In my opinion, he should be actually position himself better so he doesn't look like he's just hanging out on a balcony like that. Because that's what the sentries are. People typically will look back and see somebody they know should be walking around. He easily could have done that from inside the doorway or inside the window, inside that structure for the first shot. Possibly the second one. Definitely should be doing all this from inside. Good hits. The amount that he's actually looking through the scope, once you take the shot, may kind of lower it, look around to see activity, and then bring up your optic again to your eye when you want to get more detail in a particular area. But otherwise, you're pretty much looking through like a 1.5-inch tube at everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he's
Makes
using
sense.
that weapon on his back as his sniper rifle, I can understand that. But with a 7.62 round, which it looks like that magazine is, there's no reason why he can't be using that to begin with anyway.
I got a third target.
762.
So I'm curious to know in this game what the
223,
objective
556.
is, or is it just going around taking all the bad guys out? There's no real clear objective of rescuing somebody, finding contraband on target, or a weapon, or bomb, or anything.
Bam.
That is kind of interesting how multiple times he's already taken just one shot with a 9mm and killed somebody. On that particular one, he had a 3-round burst. By the way, the MP5, having said it, is one of my favorite guns. That weapon is incredible. The double roller action system in the back of that gun, it's pretty much a firearm that if you cannot hit your target with that weapon, just put the gun down and go find something else to do, because it is an amazing piece of engineering.
I got eyes on a mounted weapon.
Good shot. Good shot.
I like how he's watching it. Like,
Wait a minute, isn't
you know what I
that
mean?
fenced open? Why did he
Yeah,
hop
it was open.
walk around the fence? So it's the way the character's walking around with his weapon up, he's looking through his optic. It's something like search mode, where the weapon is actually just slightly lowered down. So he's in a low ready right now. When he brings it up, it's like the optic's to his eye. You want to be in search mode, so you're pretty much looking over the optic, and then if you need to in a quick moment, you just snap it up and take a shot. That's a bold move to go across the street with two bad guys sitting like that. That would not happen in the real world. What you don't get from movies and TV shows is suppressors or silencers do still make a sound.
Little
So the
bit.
proximity of those two people, with how quiet the atmosphere is around, somebody's going to hear that. I do like the way this guy is dressed. For some reason, it's cool to me. Colors are good for his environment. It's not conformative, so I like that until we're in an all-white atmosphere or environment like we are now. Interesting on that. He actually had a lead on the enemy, and they kind of like walked into it versus putting a white on him. Very cool helicopters to play with.
I got the C4 primed.
But this one's going to go. So if you
About
just
to
threw some
blow it up.
C4, a C4 stick into there without, I didn't see any RFD, I didn't see any detonation device. I'm curious to know how that's going to blow off here in a little bit. Yeah, to run across an airfield like that and not have the people in the towers see that, highly unlikely. Good shot right underneath the arm. That's definitely good way to hit the lungs and everything else. Definitely take a guy out right there. The shot like
Right.
that. Like, you've got all that rock to the right that you can bound in between, you can move through. That gives you a better angle of coming upon these alleyways, if you will, these spaces in between the hangars, which keeps them out of view of that, again, that big tower. Don't know if I'd be walking on the side of the hangars versus the rocks. A little overexposed, could hide behind those barrels better, or behind those tires better, to keep him hidden. Using the dead space of those old tires, creeping up behind him, then peering out around the corner.
See a second target.
Actually, I would disagree with where he put the optic on the target and has such an inclined shot like that. Because shooting a bullet like that is not just flat. You gotta have to take into account that incline or decline, depending when you're shooting.
So they drop.
Just come right behind him. I would say use better dead space to conceal yourself. Good silent kill. I like that. It's hard to believe that of all that gear
Good
he's on, he doesn't
silent
have a
kill.
knife
I like that.
should have used in fact, rather than try to just use the MP5 to choke him out or kill him. Lay down in the middle of the road like that. No. Like, you got those tires to your left. Otherwise, you look like a dude laying in the middle of the road.
Demo's primed and in place.
Underneath the plane is not going to do anything. You need to get that on the plane, in an engine, something like that, disable it, make sure it can't move.
The video game though, but yeah.
Again, better place it needs to happen, but it's a video game.
Right.
Alright, hopefully we get to see some fireworks here. Like, we still got that tower across the way, or because I don't think we've cleared that one yet. Nope. So again, running right through an airfield, massive hangar that's wide open. We don't know who's in there. That's a good bird. Oh, fantastic. Skydiving, one of my favorite activities. Setup would be a bit different than this, because right now
Skydiving.
his weapons are over where his backpack would be, or where his parachute would be. Coming out open road, can be spotted easily from either direction. Get up next to the side of the road where you can look down it, but yeah, you can easily jump behind a bush, jump over the side of a couple feet down the side of the cliff. Well, it's good for hiding, but you're also giving the other person automatically the high ground, which you want to try to maintain as much as possible. Good creeping around a corner. Like to see that rather than just running right in the middle to the road. He is limited, though, with the size of that rock canyon to the right, so the fact that he's transitioning over to the opposite side is a much better play. Use of concealment, very good. Yes, yes. I like this.
Right. He's like, this
Definitely
is
have
better
to
than
cover
what the
high
guy
on
was
the other
doing
side,
before.
just because anybody can just look over and see him, which you got to be careful about. Good use of the Hasco barriers, using the concealment and cover of them, actually, now that he's maintained positive control of that area. Again, this character has also got two different guns, like a submachine gun and a rifle, which I'm curious as to
He got three guns,
thought behind
but
that
you
from
don't
the
see it.
game creators or
No, you
the
can pick
person
any gun
controlling
you
the character.
want. Yeah.
Hanging out a little too much as the guy that shouldn't be on target, hanging a little exposed in that situation, crouching down a little bit more, or utilizing one of the corners, the columns in the corners, to try to hide yourself from anybody else that could just be happily looking that way. Nice, fun way through, good. Get across that river, get across that road, you're hanging out in the middle of an open area. Get across that. Either run to the left on the Hasco barriers on the left, or get up behind those crates or whatever they are on the right-hand side and use that cement K-walls there. Oh, perhaps you use the Jeep as cover, or good, he found this as cover. Utilizing the tires, good on him, good on him. Probably want to turn my back to the bad guy, but if that's the way that the game creators
Wanted
keep
it.
doing about that. First shot was actually over his head.
Missed.
Okay, here's a perfect example. Get against that wall, okay? Eventually he got there, but as soon as he saw it, should have gotten against those tires of the wall. He's literally hanging out in the sunlight. With what this operator has done thus far, I would actually expected him to do better on that part right there. Keep your weapon up, looking around the stairwells.
thinks he's
Yes, there
good.
you go. Good job now, man. Cause boom, and you're right there. Again, where he's at right now, there's no tactical advantage that he can achieve right now that he could not get from being inside that structure and
Right.
utilizing the shadows, the shade, the walls of the inside.
Using the
Could
shadows
actually
and the
step back
shade,
inside that
alright.
doorway and look with the cover of it and pie around it to see what his exterior environment looks like before he actually or just ran right out there. Not the best thing. 'cause
He's on top of the
it's
thing.
literally so exposed right now from everywhere in camp. This would be a clearing structure to structure type entity, working your way up. But like with that, you're putting yourself on display and let anybody who wanted to take a crack at you. Good use of moving with purpose and then breaking it down to come around a corner.
Which stands too.
Yes, this is the proper way to go through this area environment. Good to know gas cans there for future, if you ever needed something to go boom. So kind of doubling back on himself rather than continuing to push through one direction. Because somebody could be literally chasing your tail the whole time, going around in circles, and you wouldn't know it. So you kind of want to clear one direction, push everything one way.
Makes sense.
Rather than going up the dirt mountain, I probably would have come up the rocks because you have to use those HESCO barriers for concealment and cover.
Damn, he popped up on him.
And rather than coming up on the guard face to face, better way to execute that.
Yeah, sneaking up behind him where he can't see you.
Curious why he didn't take that shot with that firearm. That could have easily hit his target. Good. Changing levels, coming around the corner like that. Well played. Well played. Yeah, so there's the bad guy that we saw before.
Damn.
We're getting him flying away as well. Love the use of helos. Helos are so much fun to play with. I'm always curious. Every character thus far has had like a backpack that's half open with a strobe on it like that, with a different headwear. Good primary weapon. Keep it up. Suppress. Good job looking up as you clear the structure. Don't want to get so
learning,
locked in behind it.
taking
More of a search
notes.
mode with a quick snap up if you need. I do like that this character, even though it's the middle of the day, still has night vision on his helmet ready to go. If there's anything, gas mask is a bit much, but if there's anything that I learned because of Black Hawk Down, which I actually looked at and after reading it, I actually changed my setup on my personal gear because of stories like that, because it's lessons learned that we help prevent or save lives or operate better for us in the future. So the fact he's got night vision in the middle of the day, I love it, only because you never know how long you're going to be on target and if it's going to be well into the night. And night vision gives us our tactical advantage at night. Curious, no gloves on the individual. Typically, operators always have gloves. I love that his choice of weapon, his secondary choice of weapon, is a shotgun in this. So you're not going to patrol around with a shotgun. You're going to patrol with your primary weapon, and then for specific purposes, you've got a shotgun, a breaching. So I'm curious to see how he's going to use that. And I only say comment about the gloves because typically you want to keep your hands and your feet as in shape as possible because those are your two biggest things. Good shot. Easy. A shot like that is not difficult for a particular weapon. You can really reach out with those things. Again, good shot. Don't know if you guys wearing body armor, if one is necessarily going to do it. If he takes it to the chest, obviously a headshot is very effective, but not always able to be hit in some circumstances. So how does the guy to the left not hear that go off, but suspended reality? So problem right here is look how exposed he is to that structure on the left, and you can't see all the way inside of that. So anybody potentially could be in there, and you're fully exposed on the corner of that structure. This is where you wish you had a second guy with you for one covering your back one way, while you've got coverage the other way. I don't understand the use of the gas mask right now, unless there's something on target, but looking around at the other operators, they just have face shields on, so there's no reason to have a gas mask. But something cool better happen. That'll work. Man, running with that gas mask on would be a chore, for sure. Laying down and crawling in the middle of a bridge is horrible. Get across that thing. No, why are you... Get up, run, get behind concealment or cover. That low crawl stuff right now is the worst thing you could do. That's actually an opportunity which you could really get underneath the bed of that truck or almost roll underneath it and take a shot from just behind the wheel. But hanging out to the side of that, again, exposed. It's cool to see our shooter here is left-handed. And now we're switching back right-handed. Good on them for manipulating the weapon from the right arm to the left arm. Yes, I agree with that. Absolutely agree. Especially the red dot, you can do that. Clear the structure.
Ambidextrous.
Good. Good job right there. Oh, just you get that one that just walked off the left who's closer, which is possibly more of a threat. You have a wide open shot and then just a little bit to try to hit that one that he did. Well done. Creeping just around the corner. Only exposing what you need. Good job of that.
Damn, he had to sneak up and get that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't know if I would have run back down the area in which I just came on that with no protection. I would have gone inside the hangar and utilized those different barriers. You have shorter bounds in between, you have more places to hide, and it's dark inside, which gives you cover more. Good clearing, good weapon up. Again, good job. I would stick more to the walls than I would to the left side of the railing.
All right.
How did he miss that? Would
Yeah, a
not have
little
run
stupid in
outside
that
first
game.
myself. So hopping the sandbags and coming straight at the door, bad idea. Like you're right in the middle of the cone of death. You could have used the sandbags as cover, gone down around it, and then crept around the corner on that particular door and gotten in there.
Demo's primed.
They definitely have to do better about this whole set and demo thing. I love the fact that they have demo for that, but how they're doing it, I would actually expect better from everything else they can do in games like this. Like, look at the demo. It's sitting right there by the tail of the... So that's now 2 charges on that helicopter. At least one of them is actually on the helicopter. Running backwards. Not necessary. Utilize cover concealment. Get out of there. So thank you very much for joining me. I actually really like those,
Well, that was
those
pretty
2
cool.
scenarios.
That was pretty cool, low key. I mean, I have watched those before, but not recently. Cone of Death. I like that. Oh, it's 6-year anniversary for Ghost Recon. That's why I guess that video was promoted. 6 years. That's crazy. This ship is flying. I know these are all movies. You care about that? Joe Rogan show. I'm definitely getting a copyright strike if I play that shit. I ain't playing that shit though.
And Alex Stein is a very well known conservative talk show host. I think he signed a big deal with HBO. But just meeting him, his father.
One thing is
has
Giant
been in the
Street
bail bondsman business for like over 50 years.
My bad. Hold on. Let's start it
HBO.
back.
But just meeting him, and Alex is a very well-known conservative talk show host. I think he signed a big deal with HBO.
I'm just kidding.
But just meeting him, his father has been in the bail bondsman business for like 50 years. Man, this man offered me a lucrative deal, $30,000 up front.
Damn.
And with 45% of the earnings of the business, just to use my name on the bail bondsman company.
That would be cool.
Black people, homie, it ain't been a nigga nowhere to help me do nothing other than you.
Really?
And Say Cheese TV.
Shout out to Say Cheese.
It ain't been a black person nowhere, homie. I've been learning all this by trial and error.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I've been doing this with I've been winning with no support. Nobody from the industry. They embraced King Von, homie. A nigga who was known for killing black people, who rapped about killing black people, who even killed a black girl. I ain't never killed nobody black. I ain't never shot a gun at a black man. All my crimes been predicated at white people.
White people.
Not that I'm proud of that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But nah, homie,
and you talking to a nigga, I don't preach death. I preach self-defense. I preach death to a killer. I preach death to a killer. So I'm saying all of these black celebrities that go to Chicago and take pictures in front of King Von's mural, all of these black platforms embrace King Von and Lil Durk. Nigga, when we brought Tuka Mama to the world, nobody embraced that woman.
That's crazy.
This
They
black
weren't here.
father right here, nobody's embraced this, but they embracing the killer. So the industry got mad at me, nigga, for speaking against a nigga who killed people. T.I. and Boosie, homie, Boosie killed 9 black people.
Damn.
He murdered 9 black people. He killed his baby mama's brother, put a hit on him, and gave a nigga $2,800 times 9. This kid killed so many black people, he confessed. And he's gonna rot in prison from being 16 years old. He was a serial killer. He was Lil Boosie's serial killer. It's a whole story about this kid, Marlo Mike. Why won't nobody go interview him? Why won't nobody talk to him? Why do Boosie get all the love as if he the killer? And Boosie ain't no motherfucking killer. You can slap Boosie and that bitch wouldn't do nothing. You can slap Lil Boosie, that bitch ain't gonna do nothing. Lil Marlo was the killer. Lil Boosie ain't had a fight with nobody. That you punch him in the nose, that bitch will bleed to death because he a diabetic. You can't give him no black eye. He'll die. He a diabetic. Split his goddamn head open, it won't heal. How he tough? Marlo Mike was the nigga. He killed 9 black people, my nigga, before he even got 16 years old. But you know what? That kid watched somebody die when he was a baby, and he remembered the murder. And that kid also suffered with mental health. And Lil Boosie running around here talking like he tough in the motherfucker. And he ain't never, Lil Boosie is not known for killing nobody. He ain't known for shooting that pistol in Baton Rouge. He known for paying a nigga like a bitch. Lil Boosie is a bitch, man. A fake ass gangster bitch. A nigga slap Lil Boosie. That bitch wouldn't do nothing. Straight up, my nigga. Them niggas in Dallas shot his goddamn ass. That bitch went to running. And nigga ain't no gangster. And I stand on that, my nigga. I tell that nose to nose, forehead to forehead to that nigga face. Nigga. I touch his lips with mine, telling him I'll be so headbutting that bitch. Headbutting that bitch. My lips will touch his lips. I'll be headbutting that nigga with my forehead, telling you ain't no goddamn gangster, nigga. Nigga, you went to prison and got high. You went to prison and went to popping X pills and syrup in prison because you couldn't handle that, nigga. That little boy couldn't take them 9 murders, homie. He couldn't take it. So he went to confessing. Because them demons is a motherfucker. Every now and then I see my victim. Every now and then I see my victim in my dreams, homie. Them people don't leave after you kill them. Them people's spirits and souls just don't disappear after you kill somebody. You don't, no. So, no, Lil Boosie a hoe. And every nigga support that nigga I think is a hoe. And got a 16-year-old kid with life without parole. July 2020, the Supreme Court denied his motherfucking appeal and said he go die now. While Lil Boosie out here having fun. Ain't pulling now motherfucking trigger, talking like he a trigger puller. Yeah, I hate these ass niggas, homie. I swear I do. I swear I do. That's why I'm so disrespectful to these niggas. They say, well, how can he like rap music but don't like rappers? There's a difference between rap music and rappers. I love the shit out of Luther Vandross music, but I don't like the punk. I love shit out of Freddie Jackson music, but I don't like Freddie Jackson. I love the shit out of R. Kelly music, but I don't like R. Kelly. I love the shit out of some Elvis Presley music, but I don't like Elvis Presley. I love the shit out of Ralph Lauren and Polo and Nike, knowing they hate But you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
These claim they hate white folk, but they wear Balenciagas, they wear Gucci's, they wear Nikes, they eat at PF chains, but they claim they got a problem with white supremacy. No, they buy Charmin toilet tissue, Fabuloso. Yeah, they buy, what's the seasoning that they use?
Laura
seasoning, but they claim they got a problem with white supremacy. They got a problem with the man. But they can't stay out of that motherfucking basketball game, and I can't wait to go back either. Nigga, I ain't got the problem with the white man. I got a problem with niggas and black folk. I got a problem with black folk, homie. I ain't got a problem with the Mexicans. I ain't got a problem with the Jews. I got a problem with black people. Because black people my problem. They my motherfucking problem, homie. Nobody else. Until I see niggas hanging from trees, I never say white people is our problem. Because we can beat the tricks of the system. We know them now. How we can't beat what we think was holding us back in bondage, and we know it now. The people before us didn't know it. They didn't know the systematic structures of the institutional race. They didn't. Now we know it. Matter of fact, we so bad, we know we used to be the Jews. We so bad now, we know we used to be the Jews.
Yeah.
Austin White, man, I'm telling you, he don't miss. Matter of fact, let's see what else we got. Cookie Money, shout out. Ugly Money, I mean. Cookie Money, my bad. That was yesterday.
And let me just you can tell a tree by the fruit in which it bears. Right. And Boosie don't appear to be bearing no good fruit, homie. Yeah, he's solid in the streets.
For sure.
But his albums ain't selling. His music ain't playing no more. Boosie is being bound to Vlad TV interviews in the chitlin circuit. They kicking him off tours, homie. Didn't they kick him off a tour about a year or two ago? And he trailed around and followed the tour and just tried to get club appearances and bookings. So he on the,
decline.
Because you can't sow the kind of seeds Boosie been sowing in his lyrics and in his actions in his community and think those seeds that you've been sowing of destruction come on, homie, and think that those seeds produce good fruit.
Reap what you sow.
So if you look at Boosie's rap career, he's a failing rapper. He ain't he ain't nobody dancing to his song no more. None of that. Yeah, he may still get booked for show, but it's the chitlin circuit. He really back off in the ghetto, performing.
He on Boosie ass lately.
They offered to meet with you.
Yeah, they reached out to my manager. And they actually been reaching out to Dewberry and them. I've been saying them. And I live right up the street from them. They've been reaching out.
Dewberry.
I just finally came to the internet.
Oh,
yeah, I just finally came to the internet. They've been trying to say, man, I don't listen to nobody, homie. I believe what I believe. I stand on what I stand on. And I'm saying this on the microphone, homie. If you got a problem with what I say, for me or hit me in the mouth. I was always told if you don't like what I say, hit him in the mouth or kill him. Hit me in the mouth or kill me, nigga. Or shut your mouth. That go to anybody. You got to be willing to throw your life away to do something to me about what I done said. And I realize most don't want to throw their life away.
Hell no.
They want somebody else to do it for them.
No facts.
So all of our big mob bosses, all of our who talk like they the G's, like Boosie, they not the G's. Marlo Mike and them was the G's. The just calling the shots and putting the money on their head ain't the G, that's the coward. The niggas calling the shot, putting the money on the head, that's the coward. I know some hitmans will take the money and say, you go kill a scared and keep the money.
Right.
Cause they see you a hoe. You won't even go do it yourself. You trying to get me to do it. That's what real killers do to these.
Yeah.
That's what real killers do to these scared. Yeah, get here, I do it. And won't even tell you do it. All right, I'm gonna get to it. And go tell the you want to kill, say, let's go leave town for a little while. Here go $5,000, I get your mother, go kill you. But I don't like this nigga, or he's scary. Niggas like Boosie, homie, who can pay to go kill like Mob James Prince that can play boss and like his son that can play boss, and they not the frontline soldiers doing the hand-to-hand combat. Homie, them the cowards. Don't know what he'll do, homie, if he go to ADX. And that white boy put you in that Florence, Colorado prison, and you don't never see the sun again. You don't know who you would tell on.
Yeah,
Right.
brother.
That's how it be too. Most of the time, motherfuckers be giving it up easy. I think that's one we just watched. Shit. Check this shit out real quick. Skip it a little bit.
If you see a comment, Kanye was gonna do a version of Kanye about the WWE, with most people voting for the WWE, so that video would be coming out next. Now, let's get right into it. Last year, the world saw a new version of Kanye West that has never been seen before. Even though Kanye West is known to be unpredictable and wild, none of his fans could predict what Kanye was gonna do late 2022. Back in October of 2022, the world saw Kanye start speaking out against those he claimed ran the industry. It seemed that Kanye was trying to take a stance and was willing to lose it all for it. This is when we saw Kanye begin to call out the Jewish executives that he felt were in control of the industry. The first thing that started Kanye's string of activities was Kanye wearing a shirt with the phrase White Lives Matter. Kanye wore the White Lives Matter shirt while posing for a photo with Candace Owens. This sparked a large amount of controversy as people felt Kanye was once again trolling for attention. This is when Kanye was started public back and forth with hip-hop gatekeeper P. Diddy that took place on social media.
Diddy.
Kanye would call out
P.
Diddy as
Diddy.
a
Get
puppet
it?
controlled by the music industry elite. This is when Kanye would make a post on social media exposing his and Diddy's private conversation, where Diddy was trying to convince Kanye to meet with him so they can talk about Kanye's actions. Kanye would publicly disrespect Diddy and state that Diddy was making threats and trying to get rid of him. After this, we saw Kanye continue his exposing campaign when in October, he went on Drink Champs and exposed not only Diddy and
And
Meek
slowly
Mill, but he
started
once again
silencing
spoke
them.
about the Jewish executives that run the music industry. He would make the bold statement that he can say whatever he wants and Adidas won't drop him. Kanye made a lot of controversial comments during that Drink Champs interview that I won't be repeating in this video. This is when the internet saw the industry start to react against Kanye, and he would begin to get dropped by all the companies he was in business with. Adidas, who was in a 10-year
Hold on.
partnership with Kanye, dropped his Yeezy brand.
Yeah, but now they're begging him to come back, at least allegedly. Let's see what this is first. Ugly
You
Money.
called Jay Prince
out.
a snitch and a bully.
Yeah, homie. Homie,
Yeah, snitch and a
I
bully.
know law. Try to discredit all that enemy. I know what I know. And I know for a fact that even though they have an arrest for this murder, they don't put clothes into the conviction. Till
Right.
you go to trial. They'll write arrest on there, but that ain't closed because you're still innocent until you're proven guilty. So let's stay there. This is an open murder investigation. And the guy saying, I didn't do this. And you got a so-called crime mob boss going on all these platforms, talking about, giving names, saying things that's in this statement. How did you get that police report without it being redacted? Now, most people don't know what the word redacted is, but
You
all
mean
my
when they
law
black
enforcement
out
people
stuff.
know redacted means names and address. Those things were supposed to have been blacked out where you can't even say this.
Classified stuff, yeah.
How did you get that? What law enforcement, what police officer gave you that?
Okay, let's see some.
On top of the fact that your son was caught in Harris County Jail with a gun while in jail.
Woo.
What happened to that case? What happened to that case, James? So here it is, you got this Migo offset. Homie, they grieving.
Yep.
Why you go do them kids like that, fam? Come on, man. Now you bullying him, saying what they can't say in pain. You speaking on him, and you don't even know him like that. They family not even speaking on this kind of stuff. But you and your guys are gonna come out and come on, man, and then let everybody know, and then take a shot at Atlanta. and then come out here and say, yeah, I can come out here, we can do what man, come on, homie. It's hurting families out here. It's people really hurt behind this young man's life being taken, and y'all coming with the mob on us, huh? This how y'all go do us? This how y'all go do your people? Same thing the Italians did to their people, homie. That's why I don't respect none of that.
Right about that. Put them in a twist, huh? Let's see what else. Ugly Money is going crazy with the Charleston White videos today.
Your homegirl, Mama Duck.
Yeah.
She got OnlyFans now.
I heard she doing good.
Said she did 35,000 the first week.
You got to realize that produced 10 babies.
He said that pussy produced 10 babies.
It ain't too many since mother in them that can get out 10 babies.
Ooh, 10 of them.
10 of them. And she still like the So, boy, I'm damn about to subscribe. I ain't bull. Just the curiosity alone got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to see what that thing do, Mama Duck?
I'm telling you.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just happy
You don't
for
even know what
making
to say.
money, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But damn, I hate it had to be that way.
Right?
Yeah. I hate it had to be that way.
I can only imagine if my mama made her OnlyFans.
How
Yeah, I would be a
make
killer.
you feel? Right?
Yeah,
had to
I'd
be.
kill. Yeah, I would be a hard little. Yeah.
Let's move.
He said, let's move on. You don't know what else to say. Ugly Money. You've been on this shit lately. Another one.
Migos have since broken up. Takeoff, passing in Houston has it's been hard for everybody, I think.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah. The people who were there to witness it blame Quavo. His
Oh, yeah, we
cockiness,
seen
his
it.
arrogance.
Yeah, we seen that yesterday. It's all right, though. You know what I'm saying? I'll get back to that Kanye West one in a second, but trying to get all these Ugly Money ones out the way first. You know what I mean?
Let's move. Recently, matter of fact, we got some. I think he was in Virginia, and I guess a BLM advocate
Yeah.
tried to
Oh,
confront
yeah.
you.
At the
What's
restaurant.
exactly going on?
He was trembling. He had
did
two
look
phones
scared.
shaking.
Two phones shaking.
He made a request to interview me. So he asked the promoter, hey, could you ask Charleston White, could we get an interview right quick? He made some
Wow.
comments about Black Lives Matter, and we wanted to ask him. So the promoter came over, and I said, man, I don't give a about them people. Nah, I don't want to talk to them. And so he went back and told him. So he came in for a viral moment. I did my best to try to ignore him. I promise. I was on the phone talking to Miss Pap at the time, asking how the event went. And I was trying to ignore that. And he said, man, you said Black Lives Matter. You and Black Lives Matter. Oh, yeah, so that's what I told him. And I guess that's all he wanted to hear. So as he walked away, he kept saying something. And I kept trying to ignore him that we don't support. Man, we ain't supporting not three studs, no way. Maybe three bisexual fine. That go both ways, but we ain't for to fall behind three studs. And ain't none of them attractive. So no, I'm not supporting that. I ain't supporting no three ugly studs. Jump on them, hide them like.
Don't you put that camera on me? That's
He
all
trying to
I'm
laugh. He trying to laugh. He don't want to be a part of that.
Lord. Woo, boy.
But if they were pretty and lesbian and bi, I'd be part of it and stand with them. But I don't want that. Yeah, so no. So he got what he was looking for. I seen he done got a few interviews on some small channels.
Yeah.
And so he didn't build nothing.
So to clarify, you are more directing your frustration at his particular acts and not exactly the movement.
Yeah, I hate the movement.
He ain't fucking with the movement either. It's funny. See what Milk got.
You recently said that the LA rap scene is dead.
Yeah.
You said that you don't even know what it sounds like anymore. It's just obsolete.
Yeah. This was like, I don't listen to LA rappers. I don't. I mean, O3 Greedo is popping, but he not from LA. I mean, it's certain LA rappers that's popping that's good that I'll listen to. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with Big Sad 1900 from West LA, but and like Young Threat. But it's just, yeah, like overall, it's not like what it used to be. It's not. What you think?
I don't hear a lot of shit coming from LA no more. I mean, you got a lot of LA legends, don't get it twisted, but like as far as up and coming, you don't see a lot of LA artists blossom like that. And I think, you know, I don't know if it's the politics. I don't know if it's like a lot of shit that's holding these rappers behind, but you don't really get that LA feel from these new artists either. You know what I mean?
That's why everybody else is really like popping and LA not. Like with music. I mean, the last rappers that really could have carried LA is dead.
Draco.
And Nipsey. Yeah. I mean, Kendrick Lamar, he from Compton.
I mean, to out-of-towners like me, that's all the same, bro.
It ain't though.
Right.
They gonna tell you the same thing like O3 Greedo said about Watts. Yeah.
What is it though? Like, what is holding LA back? Hold on. What is holding LA back?
I mean, probably it could really be the politics and just like
It
shit like
is.
that overall. Because if you look at other places, like,
They ain't got that
they
gang
all come
politics.
together. They be like, when one blow, they be putting other people on and shit like that.
It's really hard to
take
take off when I can't go to somebody else's grocery store because I was born on 71st or 74th Street and I can't go to 27th Street. It's hard to do anything when the politics are like that. Not even just rapping.
Yeah, if you think about it,
like up and coming, like open mics and bullshit like that. Open mics and concerts and shows. Certain shows you can't go to because you know the other niggas gonna be there. That makes stuff 10 times harder. I mean, no doubt now you got the internet that makes it easier and you really don't need stuff like that, but the streets still matter.
Yeah, I mean, it should be like off limits at like the little like open mics and shit and concerts and shit like that for people
But it
that's
ain't.
rapping and shit like that. But it ain't like that, unfortunately. And that might be one of the reasons why people don't pop like that out here. And then it might just be like, to a certain degree, the talent. I mean, could be that too.
Yeah, the
Niggas
West
just ain't
Coast it's a real acquired taste though too. Like there's a lot of people that like the West Coast on different coasts, you know, down south, the East Coast. But you kind of gotta like that sound too.
Yeah.
You know, it's a certain West Coast sound that I don't know. Y'all are definitely on the island, man.
I don't know. It's just, and then everybody is rapping the same gangster shit, like just the same gangster.
Nobody's telling their story. Everybody's kill, shoot, kill, op, smoking on the pack.
It's the hook and all through the song.
Yep.
Like it's the hook and the song is just shoot 'em up, bang, 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 bang. Don't nobody want to hear that shit all day either, low key. And like, and it just, I don't know, bro. I can't get
God, I can't
get jiggy with a
fucking
lot of the
do it.
music. Be honest with you, out
I
here.
ain't had that shit. Damn. But I had the C4. I ain't had a C4. Hank was right there, delivered to me too. Yeah, shit, I live in West Coast and I ain't even listen to the West
When
Coast.
I found out about Biggie, I was in LA, I think. I was in LA and I was I used to kick it with this this nigga named Rat from 60s. And he used to kick it with Ice-T and them and all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? And we both found out together and was tripping because we was on our way. We was going out to kick it, out to that area where all the parties and shit was to kick it and shit. But everybody was saying,
this is fucking crazy. What's going on?
Dude shouldn't have came out there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I encountered, every gangster and gangbanger and every nigga that I encountered was saying, man, that nigga don't need to be out here. He shouldn't have came out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. And before we can it's the same shit. Before we can even get out and kick it and do anything out there, Biggie got shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. We might as well go on back to the house, man. I ain't feeling this shit right now. Yeah, I was in LA riding around, you know what I'm saying, kicking it with my guys and shit when I found that shit out. Yeah, cause I was tripping. Like everybody was saying, I knew that it was gonna happen when he came out there. I knew it was gonna happen. I'm like, man, that nigga better not come out here, dude. Better not come out here. He came to LA way too soon, man. We was all still mad over Pac being dead, and I mean, niggas was literally looking for somebody to knock down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, shit. I didn't want to see Biggie get killed or shot or any shit like that. I didn't want to see that.
Right.
You know, but you know, motherfuckers, you know, didn't have underestimated the love that California and the West Coast have for Pac. They underestimated that. Like, I'm pretty sure even some motherfuckers from the West Coast was telling Biggie not to come out that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, motherfuckers was still mad over that shit. Not mad, they was furious. They was flipping the fuck out. Like, it was going down in the hoods and everything over Pac being dead. Like, it was going down, man. And motherfuckers was still warring over that shit. It was still war in the streets over Pac being dead, and then Biggie comes out to California and like it's nothing. Like, hell no. It ain't no way in hell I would have went to New York knowing they still warring over a nigga that got killed that I was beefing with. Fuck no. I'll wait. Give me a minute.
Fuck no.
Let them niggas calm down out there. That nigga just got killed. You know, I ain't trying to be out there. That's what I would have been thinking. I mean, me, myself. You know what I'm saying? As gangster as a motherfucker is, like I say, it's a difference between being gangster and stupid in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Biggie was stupid, but that choice shouldn't have been made. That choice right there, hell no. If I was Biggie, I'd have been like, shit, y'all. I would have laughed when a nigga asked me to come to Cali. Nigga, you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going out there for a couple of years, maybe a year or two, motherfucker. Y'all crazy. As far as me being gangster about it, yeah, I'm gangster as fuck, but I'm going to be alive.
Smart.
I'm going to be alive and gangster in this motherfucker. Right? Fuck that shit.
Yeah, nigga was here the next week.
Yeah, he came out way too soon.
Definitely way too soon. Motherfucker was trying to kill him.
If I'm kidding, you know, I don't know the young lady, but
what
did she find?
She seen everything, bro. Like, damn. Man, she had my phone for 28 minutes without me stopping her. Like, oh.
Real life production. I'm trying to draw this. I mean, not draw, but shoot. Boom. Come on, how's that not kill him?
You dropped the video where you was on the couch. Phone in your lap. Just sleep. And this is a real video.
Yeah.
This is a real, like, your real life situation. Bro, what goes to your head when you what goes to your head when you see you know the lady you might be talking to just
stupid? Oh,
Like, hey, like, bro, is it like a face code password? Or she like what?
Nah, I be falling asleep playing Candy Crush.
Oh shit! That Jimmy stay on like a bitch.
And I take that. Wow, this shit I hate when my phone turn off when I look off my bed.
Yeah.
So my phone will stay open until I lock it.
Damn it, man. So, hey, that's a real situation. How did that situation play? I'm just curious.
Bro, that shit happened in
almost
2020 or 2021. Nope, not 21. Nah, 21.
21.
November 17, 2021.
Oh, then they got the date. Yeah. Nigga, right before Thanksgiving.
On the video, I got the date. I just, you know what I'm saying, botched it up. But she ain't about to do this shit. Like, this shit, like stupid as hell.
I'm just curious. You know, I don't know the young lady, but what did she find?
She seen everything, bro. Like, damn. Man, she had my phone for 28 minutes without me stopping her. Like,
ooh, 28 minutes?
28 minutes.
That's enough,
we going back
right?
to 2016, nigga.
Bro, that was already 2015 in my shit. Like, damn.
So wait, so does she wake you up right after? Like, what happens after that?
Oh, she had to hold it. That wasn't even my shit. She had to hold it. Shit.
Oh, shit.
Can't do nothing about it. I mean, I was single anyway. You know what I'm saying? She just went through my phone, just found it. Like,
How you gonna do the females like that, man? What man? Doing to them where they gotta be like, let me, nigga, he's single, but let me just go to this.
I mean, it's just more so like, man, I'm hard. You know, people just be want to know, you know, shit got there, but she didn't even have to want to know. I was with her a lot that time, you know what I'm saying? So that was just petty. That was petty. I mean, but see, this what the world don't know. So she got me November. I didn't get her
And
back
now I hit
to
that fucking tank. I mean, that
2022. Ooh, I got the shit so good. I got her good.
How'd you get it?
We had to goddamn put her phone on the TV for the hotspot.
Don't let that text go off.
She was high and goddamn fell asleep. She was already half asleep.
Oh, shit.
And then the phone still was on. Man, I got 50 minutes. But it ain't no situation where I'm like, no, now I did you how you did me. We both know everything. That what? But me personally, I already be feeling
shit
like
with this fucking
exactly
thing.
everything I see. I already feel like that, bro. That's life. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like nobody not doing nothing ever. I feel like everybody doing something soon as you leave.
And thank you, because you coming from an honest place. Do you
that's
feel
just how
like,
I go.
what percentage of females you feel like will cheat on that nigga?
I feel like probably all of them.
God.
But, you know what I'm saying? The cheating come from so many ways. You know, some people cheat for a lot of...
How is this guy not fucking
if I was
blowed
to
up
cheat,
yet?
you know what I'm
Nobody
saying?
can hit
I
him?
cheat because somebody ain't doing something that I really want or I really like. Or you might be doing something that I don't like. That make me cheat like...
Why can't nobody kill this helicopter? What kind of fucking sorcery is he using to stay alive this whole time? This is crazy.
If we can continue to hold off the Russian attacks, we may have them beat.
Helicopter, one of theirs, 150 meters. Hostile helicopter. Enemy helo. Helicopter, 250 meters away.
Holy shit.
Enemy helo on my mark. Hostile located, 110 meters away.
Where the fuck did that helicopter go?
Russians have the sector. Fall back to the next buster point.
Mark the supply cache.
This tank is ass. gonna have to get it. Actually this tow gun I don't want on my tank.
You have nowhere else to run. Hold this sector or the battle is lost.
Oh yeah, transport located. Marking a hostile. 200 meters. Tango mark. Tango spotted. 250 meters. Hostile on the map. I see a hostile. Doing my left.
Finally.
Tank, 200 meters away.
Russians are attacking one of our objectives.
Where the fuck is that thing at?
Our troops
Thought I
continue
saw
to
it.
hold off the Russian attacks.
Let me see shit, man.
Woo! We got him.
They're attacking one of our objectives.
130 meters away. Marking a hostile. Taking damage front side. Enemy soldier marked. 110 meters away.
How did that miss?
Tank, west.
What the fuck? Did it disappear?
Echo 1 is under hostile control. We've taken heavy losses.
Hostile located. 200 meters. Incoming from the right.
That was close.
The Russian reinforcements are thinning.
Hostile mark. 110 meters. Eyes forward.
The hostiles are all over us.
Got his ass. Got two of them.
gate.
Jeez.
There's a tank around 60 meters from your position.
Please return to the engagement area.
Echo 2 is lost.
Got it.
Russian attacks are breaking through.
90 meters away from your position. Marking enemy tank. Mark, keep it up.
Yeah, we did it. We won. Oh, overtime. Fuck. We didn't win.
Spotted a hostile around 70 meters from your position. Bunkers coming in packs. Multiple hostiles. Hostile fire team, 90 meters from your position.
The Russian
Yeah,
assault
we
is
did it.
They're retreating. You've done it.
Be right back. Give me a second.
Toe to the line, people.
Oh yeah, y'all see me get that new gadget, huh? Divergent.
Giant,
Check out
the other
this.
thing is Titan trees. Thule, Mexico. Let's see giant trees. Giant trees that still survived our human species because, well, they didn't manage to cut all of them. We're gonna see some black and white photos of how they cut. You know, the economy, very important. You have to live, you have to get paid. California has a bunch of them, and some places in Central America and South America as well, and some places in Asia, but pretty much the well-known are the redwoods in California. Now remember, these are giant trees. They look ridiculous in comparison to the Titan trees. We're gonna see the Titan trees, we've seen them before. But before that, let's see what our human species, you know, our beloved 1800s people, they cut. This was really important because back in the day, there was no jobs, so you need jobs. Therefore, you have these jobs, and you can you get money for your family. You live there like in your peasant village with your pigs and chickens and stuff. So of course you need money to to survive. So that's what people did. Now don't say, I'm not saying this was good or bad. You need to survive. I'm gonna ask Mr. People of the 1800s who cut the giant trees, not Titan but giants. Why did you do it? Was it necessary to cut the giant trees? Why not cut the small trees first and leave the giant trees? Because small trees grow a lot faster in a lot less time. So I'm just wondering if this is true, or they just found these and then they cut them, or they were the ones who cut them. I don't know. I just have the photos and the pictures, and you can You can blame your great whatever you want to call him in the 1800s for doing this or not. I mean, who cares, right? Because if you ask these people back in the day, if I would go, you would go, and just tell them, human beings, don't you care about the future? And they're gonna say, no, because we have to live, we need money. So that's our human species. Like you and me, we don't care what happens 100 years in the future because we're not gonna be alive anyway. So, but anyway, I would just wanted to show you the photos so you can make up your mind if these are compilations or photoshopped or not. Because I'm not an expert. I'm just like, I just live on the spinning ball Earth with curved water while the giant trees are being cut, and after the Titanic trees were reset. But of course, these are your supreme technology of the 1800s, manageable for cutting the giant trees, and the awesomeness and sit there with my clothes and I'm Mr. Important Guy, because I destroy nature. So let's see a Titan tree. Now this is the most ridiculous Titan tree, because there are like much bigger than this, but this we could call, this is like in the top 10, the lowest of the ranking, the Devil Tower. Lots of people say that this thing, some people say because they don't like to accept Titan trees, and this is like a melted building. It is true that there are mountains which are melted cities and melted buildings, but there's a difference when you look at the melted stuff and when you look at this stuff that has hexagonal columns, so many of them, just the way that you would compare it with trees. So again, these things, yes, you could build something like these artificially, but I'm going to show you later in the video why the big majority of these have a different pattern than the melted buildings. So don't confuse. Yes, there are melted buildings and there are Titan trees that were petrified. This is the result of lava. For those of you who say that the hexagonal columns are a creation of nature, lava, when it solidifies, doesn't create this. It doesn't create this. It creates this. That's lava. And of course, I'm not going to go into details about what lava is because people don't like the truth about lava. But anyway, from
the truth about lava
and hot chemical polluted water and all that stuff. But anyway, and other stuff. So this is the aspect of many of the places underneath the ocean, and in places like Iceland and remote places like Scandinavia or the north of Russia and stuff. They have these hexagonal columns. Some of them are bent. This is not an artificial building. It's part of a biology of titans that makes the redwoods and the thule and all the other trees look ridiculous. And this is lava again, so don't go around saying that lava creates this over millions of years of dinosaur history, because that's just something that, if you accept that, it's just because you're too lazy to investigate and to research the proper photos. This is what's left from the Titan trees, hexagonal columns that are part of nature biology, which is of course by intelligent design. Again, lava, when it solidifies, when it goes from like red to blah, and it gets to that point. So never have this from this. Giant Causeway is probably the most famous one because, touristically speaking, again, you see the hexagonal columns. Yes, you could create this artificially, but most certainly, because this pattern is over and over again, this is different from the melted buildings and the melted artificial buildings and cities, which were created by humanity, and this, other humanities. In this case, the Giant Causeway is, yes, it's part of the biology of what was in the world. Why am I saying biology? Because for those of you who say, oh, this is impossible to be a Titan tree, look at the design pattern, then you look at the design pattern of what is natural. If I tell you that where bees live, a beehive is natural, you're going to say, yes, it is. And that's the perfect symmetry of nature. So let's see more perfect symmetrical stuff of nature, which is by intelligent design. So because you can see this, you accept this.
I almost got him. My gun ran out of bullets.
And other type of biology, why not accept it in Titan trees as well? So a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. You just have to accept what you see with your eyes, the same way that you accept that the world is flat, because it is flat and water is level flat, and you only have droplets around water when they're perfectly still. If you apply movement and rotation, they go flat. So that's why you don't live on a spinning ball Earth with curved water. But hey, I understand that if you're afraid of accepting that, well, hey, you're entitled to be afraid, because so let's leave aside the sugar coating, quick, straight into the point, short, Giant Causeway, and like this, it's full on the bottom of the ocean. oceans and many of the remote places in the world, something happened, something got reset. I don't know if this rock in Australia is something left from the biology of the terrain, or if it's something like a melted building. So some places could be both or none, or one or the other. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a genius, okay? I'm just trying to figure out stuff as I go. The ones in Venezuela, most certainly, they look like what's left of Titanic biology, because they're so flat. You know, they're called mesa. Mesa means table, and that's why they call them mesa or table, because the table is flat, just like the water outside in the world. But people don't like to see flat things, even though you need a mesa or a table every day in your life. That's why you work. You know, you at your job, when you eat, you need a mesa. So you need flat. You know, you can't eat on a curvature. But yeah, and then of course we have more of these shapes like we see in our forests. Well, we have this as well everywhere in the world, and it's mighty impressive. Places like in South Africa or like in other places, we have like this flatness. So it looks like the mountain was the top was cut with something, because only when you have something like that flat, it means it was cut. So the same way we cut the redwoods in the 1800s, if that's a true story, then you have this. And this one, it's the Devil Tower, but during the night. I love this because you see the night sky. Question: what are those white dots? What are the stars? Because space doesn't exist. You know, this whole thing you see in Hollywood, everybody knows it's just created for the amazing stuff of the movies. But in the end, what are the stars? So as much as I can, you can try to investigate. You will never know. I will never know, because we're not allowed to go there. NASA knows this. We're not allowed to go there. So, but yeah, what's up there? You know, what's beyond?
What the fuck?
What are the lights?
Of course.
Are they like Vibes of Cosmos and other places
I hate
where they
that I
speak
keep
about
dying from LMGs.
what we call the bottom of the oceans that reflect themselves in the night sky, because it's electric field or not? So is it at the bottom of the oceans, or is it something else beyond? And definitely it's artificial. So we live here. Who put us here? And stuff. Many questions that arise. Of course, you're entitled to love the indoctrination that best suits your interest, because you're a human and that's what humans do. But in my opinion, you should just be open-minded like me, and
almost got all three of them.
Take things easy, relax, and enjoy the beauty of this world, the destruction of this world, because everything was destroyed. And let's finish the video with this. You know, the next time you have any second thoughts about what's melted building and what's biology of Titan trees and stuff, and what's artificial, look at this. When you see these lots of columns bent and hexagonal, that's a Titan tree. When you see something else that's melted, that's a melted building. And don't confuse the Titan trees with the redwoods and the giant trees, because don't ask me why. Don't ask me why we have this and then we have the Titan trees. We don't know where the redwoods come from. Only thing we know is that they look impressive for our human size, but they look ridiculous small in comparison with the Titan trees. And there's some really titanic trees out there, or they were. So who created this world and what happened? Who destroyed it? I have no idea. Wait, my mouse almost dropped from my flat table. You see, I'm so excited when I speak about Titan trees. Yeah, so see you in the next video.
Fucking shot the guy right in the back because he ran right in front of me right when I'm trying to shoot. It's crazy. The frick out of the way here, you know what I'm saying? Get the frick out of the way, man. Shot you in the back.
That storm is moving in.
We're almost through their last defenses.
Great work.
The fucking tornado coming? Oh shit, it's right behind me. Get under here so it can't take me.
Hold us back. Keep pushing and we'll win this. Ready for it. Grenade out. They're making us pay for every inch we gain here. We've broken through.
Who is on their ass? On that note, y'all, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I got some other shit that I gotta do, but yeah. Appreciate y'all for chilling out with me or watching it later or whatever. Peace.